Hello everyone, I'm Norsu from Xinhua News Agency, and now I'm in Lhasa, the capital city of Tibet Autonomous Region, China. As you can see, today I'm wearing a traditional Tibetan garment. So why am I dressed like that? Because it is Shoton Festival now. Shoton is a grand festival held every summer since 11th century, and it is also called Yogurt Festival or Yogurt Banquet, because this week-long extravaganza was originally a religious occasion when the local people or the lay people would offer yogurt to the monks who had just finished their meditation retreats. So this place I'm standing at right now is called Norsu. It was an old-time palace, and it is also one of the main venues for Shoton Festival celebration. But the Shoton Festival usually starts elsewhere. On June the 30th in Tibetan calendar, there will be a great display of Buddha painting in the northern part of the city. So let's take a look at it first. Marvelous, isn't it? So the tradition of Buddha exhibition has been kept alive for hundreds of years. So has the performance we are about to see. So every year during the Shoton Festival, many Tibetan opera teams would gather here in Norsu. They would compete, they would perform great Tibetan opera shows for the whole city. So if you have been to TAR before, you will know how popular this old art form is on the plateau. So the stage is set. Let us give you a quick glimpse of the live show.
个哪怕搞了这么这个好了这样那么。他那么那个好了，这样那么对的，别个这个对吧？那个人家这个那么好了，这样那么我们的，需要做这个国家这个做这个那么那边，结果这个那么最近热我了说的。
Wow, so fascinating. I've never seen anything like that before. So Tibetan opera is also called l'amour or asi l'amour in Tibetan language, which means sister fairy, and it has already been included into the list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity by the UNESCO. But I'm not the expert actually, so today we are very honored to have Dr. Tino with us from the college, from the Art College of Tibet University. Dr. Tino, 谢谢您今天能过来。那您能不能首先给我们介绍一下，就是藏戏的起源是怎么样的呢？
藏戏的起源在西藏有很多种说法，但是比较最公认的是一种，就是跟那个唐宗给路时期形成，距今可能有个600多年的这么一个历史。
Okay, so according to Dr. Tnor, Tibetan opera has more than 600 years of history. The legend goes that there was a very famous Tibetan architector named Tangdong Gebo, and he wanted to build a chain bridge for the local people, so it was a great cause. But he had no money, so he convened a performance team to perform the Tibetan opera and to raise money. So that was the origin of the Tibetan opera. OK, 那您能不能简单介绍一下，就是在一部藏戏当中，它的结构大概是什么样子的？
是这样的，藏戏表演它有一个完整的一个程式表演结构，它是分3个部分。这3个部分呢，就前后是一个固定的，中间是动态的。前面部分呢是一种开场的一种起伏仪式，中间是一个动态的一个句子的表演，最后是一个吉祥的结尾，这么一个3个结构，这是一个表演程式的一个固定的一个结构。
So according to the doctor, performance or show usually consists of 3 parts. A performance usually begins with a prayer ceremony. Some honors or the elders will clean the stage. And then it follows with the heart of the story, usually a drama narrated by a single speakers and supported by dancers, singers, or acrobats. And then the performance ends with the same blessing or same ceremony. And usually the heart part of the story could last for days. 那就是我们的这个故事，经常是来源于民间的一些传说，或者是宗教的这个一些故事，它是不是有一些这个社会教化的功能？
对，是这样的。因为藏戏本来源于这个，就是比较受了这个梵剧的影响，所以呢，它有一定程度的这个佛教的这种影响。藏戏的这个，目前我们能通常看到的8大剧目里面，有一部分是源于这个佛经故事，有些是历史题材，有些是当地民间的故事。
So the stories usually comes from the folk stories or some old religious teachings. So the performance serve a very important social teaching function. So I heard the show today is about Prince Norsu. 就是今天咱们这个剧好像是关于诺桑王子的，是吧？
对对对，诺桑王子这个剧目是藏族这个广大的群众最喜爱的一个剧目之一，也是我个人比较喜欢的一个剧目。为什么呢？这个剧目是在8大这个传统经典剧目里面，它是这个会是内容最丰富、情节最曲折的这么一个剧目。
那我向各位观众介绍一下咱们这部剧。So according to the doctor, the show today is about an ancient prince named Norsu, and the story is the doctor's favorites and also the most widespread one on the plateau. And it's about a prince fell in love with a fairy, and I can assure you it has a good ending and happy ending. So now that you know the story, and let's take a look at it once more and see if you could understand it better. Let's go inside and find some performers to talk to. Oh, there are so many actors and actresses. They bring a lot of food and tea with them. Wow. This is an actress just finishing her performing. You can see she wears very beautiful costumes, but I don't know who she played.他会说汉语吗？还是
他不会说汉语。
那要不您帮我翻译一下可以吗？
可以的，好的。
Okay. So because the performers they can understand neither English or Mandarin, so I find a translator for us. You're lucky you're watching a trilingual live show. So, 可以帮我问一下他的名字，然后年龄，另外住在哪里，然后平时在家里做什么职业这样。
아자라 민카스고요 로카즈 임바스 네기랑 허유근의 임바 남규인은 나리야 레카라 치요레스 나데도
ngana in phayu in shigtis ni katon ni ngana in shingbe shingja in ni lamati ni manya khongbi ta nya bala so chen ngara bonja kangbo la kashin chabuji yes
他说他叫普赤，然后他老家是日喀则嘎东的，然后他全家人都特别喜欢藏戏，这次就参与了很多，有很多的参与，家里人都在这边一块表演。
年龄多大？
罗卡最近呢？
我什么电影
啊，他今年38岁了。
务农是吗？在家？
对他平时的时候一直就是务农，纯粹家里都是农民。
Okay, so this lady, her name is Puchir, and she lives in the city of Rukkaze. It's to the west-south to Lhasa, and she's a farmer. And she said all his family loves Tibetan operas very much. And she's 38 years old this year. 那他从今天他扮演了一个什么样的角色？然后他的这个头饰是什么意思
아자란들이 처비아디 가르쳐고요. 장기 건배 거치에다 개주 가르쳐줘야 돼.
ngana ge thi chabe tini rosa na ge acha indro lama sen di chabu yes la tin na ge chabe di ge di indro lama khya di res
他这次今天他们演出的这个剧目是诺桑王子嘛，然后他演的是诺桑王子的那个王妃，就是隐绰拉姆这个角色。像他那个角色的话，就是和蔼可亲的一个仙女的角色，所以扮相就是比较好看的这种花啊什么的这一方面的。
So this play is a love story between the Prince Norsu and his wife, and this lady played the fairy wife of the Norsu prince, the Prince Norsu. So this character is very kind, very gentle. So we can see that his body is covered with beautiful colors, and when she played on the stage, she will wear many flowers on her head. 那他个人的话是从几岁开始学藏戏的？然后他为什么喜欢藏戏？
아사키란다 람차비아 첩진자 로카제스네 다산도로 규정을 심래 디네키랑 같이네 아니 람차비아가 왜였어?
근데 나랑이나 너이 주도 집대지네가 람차비아가 가버쳐버렸어. 달로 너 심지섭게는 너 니실라 들어가다. 너 니실라 자지시스.
디네키랑 같이 제다 람차비아가 왜였기랑 뭐네잖아 람차비아가 근데 라스도스.
근데 나랑 한번 가야 되네. 당하다 발라이네 로게자이네. 발라기兄弟姐姐 발라 로게게 나랑 부구디게디 양수 제가 예스 발라 저거 제제 발라 저거 제자한테 발라다 뒤에요 반 예제이네 발라 게 쉬산에 발라기 안돼 뒤야 뒤 제가 예스 라스 제가 예스
他是说就是他自己的话16、17岁开始学习藏戏的。
俺这里讲究起来的，这这能赢了。
朗达明德，他就是16、17岁开始学的藏戏，到现在38岁，已经学了20多年了，也跳了20多年。他的父亲那一代也都一直是在就是表演这种藏戏，他家里他的哥哥啊，还有很多都在演出。然后他父亲是特别喜欢这个藏戏的，所以希望他们能够把这个传承下去。所以他和他的哥哥也是在做这种继承和继续发扬下去的这种。他父亲现在还健在，然后他父亲就特别希望他们能做得最好最好。对。就像他们家里头的话，就是他的父亲、他的哥哥以及下面的弟弟妹妹这些，都会特别喜欢藏戏，然后一直以来都在做这个藏戏的传承和学习这方面。
很骄傲是吧？
对他对此感到非常骄傲，觉得自己也有很大的信心去把他这件事情做好。
She said she started learning Tibetan opera from the age of 16 or 17. She was a teenager, and all his family love Tibetan opera very much. And his father is a crazy lover of this opera, and his father hopes that she and her brother could inherited the family tradition, and she's very proud she can protect and promote the culture. Okay, 谢谢啊 Thank you. Okay. So the performance hasn't ended yet, but as you can see, many audience just can't reject the temptation of food and drink. So they have already started their picnic. In Tibetan language, a picnic is called linka, meaning people getting together, drinking, eating, having fun. It's a very important way of spending leisure time on the plateau. So are you hungry? Actually, I am hungry. So let's go and enjoy the picnic, enjoy the linka. And so much for today's live show. See you next time.